Hey, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website here called Microworkers, okay? Perhaps you landed on this website through social media and you're wondering, can you start to work and do little micro jobs in this gig economy right now and make full-time income or even part-time income online? So let's take a look at Microworkers. Let's find out if it's legit, right? That's the first thing. How much can you pay, make money from it? How much do they pay out? And is this worth your time? That's the big question, all right? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month, 100% from home, I would love to send you that strategy for free. Just go ahead and click on the link in the description box and I'll send that directly to your email, okay? Now let's take a look at Microworkers. This is basically a micro job site. Okay, it's 100% legit. You can be based anywhere in the world and access this website. And it's pretty cool because there are lots of little micro jobs that you can take. So you can come here, you can log in and sign up for free, right? First of all. And if you scroll down, you'll get an idea of some of the jobs that you can get access to, right? So it's all sorts of jobs. Like, for example, you can take a quick survey, for example. You can do industry tagging for specific websites. You can transcribe audios into Word documents. You could, do some image annotation for certain images for specific websites. You can match destinations. You can, check on image quality. You could even share a video or watch a video for a few minutes, for example, and then share it on a specific social media website. There are a lot of different little micro tasks that people need to get done, and you can get paid to do them. Okay, very, very simple, right? Now, the big question is that how much do you actually make? Okay, so there are a lot of jobs on the website, but how much do they really pay? Now, because Microworkers, hence the name, Micro, is a micro gig site, they only pay between 5 cents and 21 cents per gig, per job that you do. Now, sometimes it does take a little bit of time to complete the job. So not all the jobs will be, 5 minutes long. Sometimes you're gonna have to, do a job for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So they can be pretty time consuming, but you're still only gonna get 5 cents or 10 cents or 8 cents or, 18 cents, for example, for that particular job because this is a micro gig site. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. Now, the other thing that you need to understand is that in order for you to access your money, they're going to send you a PIN number directly to your home address, and that PIN takes 4 weeks to arrive. So it does take a little bit of time, unfortunately. That's just the way it works. Once you get your PIN in the mail, you can actually access how much money you're making in your back office, right? And then you can withdraw your money in a few different ways. You can withdraw through Payoneer, through PayPal, to Dwolla, Skrill. Okay, these are some of the ways that you can withdraw your money, and they have a $9 minimum threshold. That means you must have at least $9 in your account that you've earned before you can withdraw. If you're using Payoneer, the minimum is $20. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. It's not bad, that's pretty normal for most a job or work networks, right? Anywhere between $5 to $20 is pretty normal as a threshold. All right. Now, that's basically the website in essence. So it's 100% legitimate. But the big question is how much money can you make if you're doing this for a few hours every single day, right? Well, do the math. Okay. If every single job takes roughly about 15 minutes, it means that you can do roughly about 4 jobs per hour. Okay, 4 jobs per hour. If you're making an average of, let's just say 10 cents. Okay, we'll say somewhere in the middle because most jobs pay between 5 cents and 20 cents. So let's just say in the middle, 10 cents. You're doing 4 jobs an hour. That's 40 cents an hour that you're making. Now think about that. That's the real rate of pay that they're paying you. 40 cents per hour. That's very little money, especially if you're spending 2 or 3 hours or even 4 hours a day on this website. How much can you really make, right? You can probably make a couple of bucks, right? Maybe $1, $2 per day, but working 3 or 4 hours, that's a lot of time to invest on a website. So just understand that, right? That it's a lot of effort and you're making very, very little pay. So if you live in a part of the world where a couple of dollars a day extra is life-changing, then this is a great website. But if you live in a part of the world where, an extra $1 or $2 a day isn't going to change your life, like, for most people it won't. If you live in, countries like Australia or Canada or the US or the UK or many parts of Europe, many parts of Asia too, $1 or $2 a day extra isn't life-changing, honestly, for the amount of time that you're spending on it, right? So there might be better ways to spend your time, especially if you have 2 or 3 hours extra a day to spend on a website. You should be making hundreds of dollars a day, not $1 or $2 a day. But it's legitimate, and you can find real work on this website, right? Now let's take a look at some real reviews, okay? So this is Trustpilot, and they are a legitimate testimonial website, okay, third party, and you can see that it's rated pretty low out of 5, 2.7, okay? So some 5 stars, but a lot of 1 stars, to be honest. More 1 stars than 5 stars. So let's just take a look at some of them. So 4 star here, 1 star here, right? The worst micro business site out there. They say that they are fraudsters. When you need to pay out earned money, they close the account without explanation. I want to warn everybody, total waste of time. So I think some people have had good experience. Some people have had bad experience. That's just a thing. 3 experience, great, experience with 1 problem, okay? Because there seems to be no way to correct an error, okay? Unfortunately, right? So 4 stars there, 5 stars there, that's great. 1 star here, very worst, the biggest scam. They don't refund your deposited money. They did not approve my KYC. So again, some people have bad experience. I think there was one here that was really good. Here we go. So 2 stars, right? I'm rating this 2 stars because they paid me, they paid quick, they also verified my KYC, okay, so nothing to complain about. But I'm rating it below average because it's simply a waste of time, like I mentioned earlier, right? If you are in a Western country with a high cost of living, he spent 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes a day for 10 consecutive days, and he earned $6.50. So there you go, right? And the reason why he only made $6.50 is because it's a microsite. So you're only making on average 10 cents per task, right? So if you're spending, again, an hour a day, he was spending on average an hour a day, 45 minutes a day, right? For 10 consecutive days, he only made $6.50. So again, that's not life-changing income, okay? You can make money on this website and it's legit, but you just have to understand that they don't pay out that much because they can't pay out that much. It's a micro website, all right? So nothing wrong with that. It's just that if you live in a country where $1 or $2 isn't going to change your life per day, then you should probably use that time to do something else, because there are a lot of different ways to make much bigger money on the internet. All right, so that's my review of Microworkers. You can check it out if you want at microworkers.com. But if you're watching this video right now and maybe you live in a country where $1 or $2 is not life-changing income, but hundreds of dollars is life-changing income, then I would like to show you my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 US minimum per month, 100% from home. All you need is an internet connection, your computer. This is my favorite strategy. I've been using it for over a decade, and it's how I quit my full-time job in 2019, and how hundreds of my students all over the world have done the same thing. If you want to check that out, just go ahead and click the link in the description box. I'll send you that training for free to your email, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this review of Microworkers, and I hope to see you on another review video. Take care.